from the home of the three-piece combos, Pugilism Company. This is Reed, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Got a quick hits and tidbits episode for you today. We're going to get in and get out. Adrien Broner arrested Sunday in Florida. Adrien Broner, AB, about billions, arrested Sunday in Florida. This was a bench warrant, failure to appear in court. He was booked and then quickly released on his own recognizance. It's some misdemeanor BS. He was initially arrested December of last year for speeding, no driver's license, no registration, and no proof of insurance on the vehicle. So he was arrested for that. He had nothing at all, literally nothing. License, registration, insurance, and you were speeding. You were begging to get pulled over. And subsequently, he's failed to appear for this matter several times, which resulted in a warrant. Have no fear, though. Like, I've seen some kind of wondering if this jeopardizes the Pacquiao fight. No. Again, it's a misdemeanor situation. Fight won't be jeopardized at all by this silly shit. And let's just say Broner doesn't have the funds to pay off the fines and the court costs and lawyer fees and whatever else. Rest assured, PBC will clear his balance for him, and then they'll just take it from his Pacquiao purse. That's the long and short of it. My thing though, like just, on some real life stuff, if you really got money like that, why are you getting hemmed up and brought into custody like over misdemeanors, bruh? Misdemeanors. Like, that shit just don't add up. It just don't add up. It's similar, it's on a much lower scale, but it's similar to how Floyd, despite how he flaunts his money, about every 3 to 5 to 7 years or so, the IRS hems him up on some unpaid taxes. It's a similar situation, just on a much lower scale. Like, bro, pay your misdemeanor tickets off. If you got money like that, there's no excuse for this, AB. No excuse for this. And to my brothers, just in general, hey, let's not strive to be rich, man. Let's strive to be wealthy. Because this world is full of dudes who used to be rich, but it ain't many dudes who used to be rich, or it ain't many wealthy dudes who went broke, whereas it's a lot of dudes who used to be rich and now they're broke. But the truly wealthy, the generationally wealthy, they got that long money. Not short money. They got that long money. And stuff like taxes and unpaid misdemeanors, man, they wipe their ass with that. They just do. So let's stop being more into the perception than the reality. Don't make the perception of you being this billionaire and you're literally flushing $100 bills down a toilet when you can't even pay off a misdemeanor fine. Like, that can't be more than a couple $1,000s what this totals out to. Come on, AB. Come on, dog. Anyway, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hey, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Share these podcasts, man. Share these podcasts with your people, por favor. We striving for 1,000 subscribers and running. It's an official campaign. Spread the love to your people. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Share the love. Share the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Probably should have forewarned y'all. It's going to be kind of a salty podcast. The theme of my first topic is going to be, it's going to be similar. Keith Thurman. So basically, he says he wants to get his swag back in 2019. Then he'll entertain fights with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford in 2020. Here's the thing. I actually like Keith Thurman as a person. I like what he stands for. I like how he carries himself. But I don't trust him. I've seen this movie before. Just this time last year, he was basically saying, hey, man, let me get right in 2018, and then I'll fight Errol Spence in 2019. Can't trust it. Don't trust it. Won't trust it. We could be sitting here again this time next year, and he'll be saying, oh, yeah, for sure, I'm fighting Errol Spence in 2021. Just with that statement, With Keith Thurman saying that, now it won't happen. But here's what should happen. He should be forced to fight off TV until he's actually ready for real smoke. Like, bro, you've been out the ring. By the time you get in there with Josecito Lopez, you will have been inactive for 22 months. 22 months. So why do you deserve to even be showcased on Fox or Showtime or any network? If you're not going to give us the fights the fans want and deserve, and if you're willingly holding up the division and our expectations and our big fight hopes and dreams as fans, you don't deserve to have your BS fight showcased or shown at all on TV, fighting some club shows or something until you feel you're ready to get in the ring for some real smoke. And even with them 22 months of inactivity, the sanctioning bodies, they're just enabling them. They're just enabling them. I mean, even with all that, he's still the WBA champion. He has not made a defense in 22 months, and he's still the WBA champion. And he's Sean Porter's WBC mandatory. I mean, yeah, the WBC did strip him, but they made him the immediate mandatory, the automatic mandatory. So after Porter Ugas, guess what? If Thurman wants to fight for the WBC title, that opportunity will be there for him. Along with his comments, of course, Thurman did not rule out fighting Sean Porter or the winner of Pacquiao Broner in 2019, but he definitely will not be facing Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. You know, the two guys we'd actually like to see him in the ring with until 2020. So let's hold our breath until that. Not. Before I close, man, Mikey Garcia and Victor Conte. I've seen this, seen a couple headlines popping up in my notifications regarding this. This all stems from a tweet that Conte sent like half a month ago. He was throwing shade at Errol Spence for testing through USADA versus VADA. It's all a moot point now because Spence is enrolled in VADA's testing program. Conte, though, he has no right. That's some pot calling the kettle black shit if there ever was. This man had the audacity to say boxing deserves leadership that supports a clean sport. Victor Conte, Victorconte. Do me a favor. Google Victor Conte Balco. Balco, Balco. Google Victor Conte Balco. And just, you'll be amazed at the laundry list of athletes that got caught up in the Balco scandal from like the late 90s, mid to late 90s. Boxers like Evander Holyfield, Sugar Shane, Olympic gold medalist Marion Jones. And real talk, baseball became a second or third tier sport almost solely because of Victor Conte and Balco. I'm talking Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Jose Canseco. All these guys were either directly tied to Balco or they were in suspicion of being affiliated with Balco. And that's Victor Conte. I don't get how you go from being the most prominent purveyor of PEDs in the world, not just in the country, in the world, and now all of a sudden, you dry snitching on everybody, or you even point fingers at dudes who've done nothing but pass drug tests. Oh, you don't trust the drug method, the drug agency they're going through. You don't trust USADA. Man, who the hell are you, Victor Conte? Who the hell are you? I love you, Mikey. I've said 100 times on air, I love Mikey Garcia. He's my dude. He's one of my absolute favorite fighters. But, bro, watch the company you're keeping, my man. You don't need my advice, but this is not a good look. It's just not a good look, bro. So please be careful. Have somebody watching what Victor Conte is putting in your system. Have checks and balances all over the place, man, because that dude is shady as they come. Real talk. Don't forget to love, tap, bitch slap that like button. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Don't be greedy. Share that shit, man. Share it. From the home of the three-piece combos, Pugilism Company. This is Reed, BBS. Black Birch Sugar. Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.